and welcome again to Recreate's Creative Shed. My name is Jo May. I'm delighted to have you here with us again today. It's very exciting experience doing these Creative Shed videos, and I'll tell you why, because I am constantly challenged to come up with different and new ideas with very limited items, basically. And I have been squirreling away like the true hoarder that I am, things that I might find useful in the future. And then also thinking about like, okay, so I've got all these materials, but what then am I going to do with them? So I have been really inspired recently by the beautiful weather that we've been having, only a couple of days rain in the last few weeks. And I've been inspired by the flowers coming to life and then them dying off as well. So the daffodils coming into life, now it's bluebell season, and noticing that the insects are waking up as well. And actually today I did have a dead wasp on the desk here because we've been having a little bit of a rest in the Creative Shed department for my brain to reignite, let's say. So based on that, I was conscious that maybe I'm fortunate enough to have a small out garden to go into, but quite a lot of people don't have that luxury. But I do actually find myself going probably to the park a lot more than I would be in the house, and I'm also lucky to have one just around the corner. So I was like, well, why could we not bring the outdoors or bring flowers to our indoors? So you could grow your own garden, so to speak, out of recycled bits and pieces. Now, I was playing with this stuff. Sorry for the rustling sound. I was playing with this stuff, which is apparently... It does say recycle me on it, but it's kind of lovely in the pillowy kind of feel to it. And then I started sort of ruching it like this and noticed that I was making a fan. And then the fan is almost becoming my favourite word, a circle. It's also my small person's favourite word as well. I'm thinking, actually, that looks kind of cool and could be the basis for potentially making a flower. I also picked the kind of plasticky, I was thinking about plasticky materials. So if you did have it outside, if it did rain, it doesn't matter, it's waterproof. So based on that, I had this. I was going to glue gun that on to, I was thinking maybe a base like this kind of thing. Let's see if it works, or what's going to happen. I bet you what's going to happen. Which I didn't even think of till now. Actually, I could use that side. Is what will happen is the glue gun will melt it. So do I have my great stick from nature? I don't, but I do have a lollipop stick here. So I'm going to use that so I don't burn my fingers. And I'm going to put a bit of glue around and then slowly but surely glue them around into a circular shape around the edge, I think. Now I'm doing this, around the edge of the lids, the plastic lids that I've got. Also, I did put my glue gun on this morning, so lucky you. We don't have to wait and I don't have to chat at you doing nothing. I'm going to do half. The glue gun does dry quite quickly. If you wanted to, you could sellotape this down as well. That would work probably just the same. Try not to get little pockets of air because I want the air to stay in them. It's funny, like I was saying, it's like I was looking at this going, I don't know what you're going to be, but I reckon you might be something really useful. And now I'm playing with this. I'm thinking, okay, what other things could this potentially be? And wouldn't it make great shoulder pads? Maybe a bit of a crispy sound to it, but great shoulder pads could build something to wear. Or some kind of inflatable, I don't know. Anyway, it's amazing how the packaging is made. I mean, who knows if this is actually eco-friendly. It has got a number 4 on it. What does that mean? Do the numbers mean how many times you can use them? Like you can use them like plastic bottles like this, I think only have a 1 on the bottom. Yep. So is that you only use it once and then dispose of it? Or like I have those bottles for years, so I dispose of them. And then this has got a 4, so does it mean the category of recycling it can go in? Answers on a postcard, please. Up for debate. So this has got a really nice perforated edge along one edge. So, oh, I love this. I'm absolutely in love with this. This could be a costume. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's so cool, and I kind of love the transparency of it. But what you could do if you wanted to, kind of frou-frou it up a little bit more and make it a little bit more colourful, we could turn. We've got loads of these carrier bags, and I never use them because I always have a bag with me. I don't want to be, preaching to the converted or anything. But sometimes people give them. I try to give them back actually. I'm like, thanks very much for your, non-biodegradable bag there that I can't put in the bin because it won't decompose for the next millennia. So you can keep your bag, but some people are like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, okay, it's getting embarrassing now. So I was thinking there's some really nice colours in these, and we could cut out I'm going to probably use the bag, the other side of the bag, for something else. As you can see, I'm actually just focusing on flowers at the moment, and so I've got the carrier bag, which we know is waterproof, probably be here for longer than the human race exists for. So I'm going to quickly cut out, I've just folded it up, I'm going to cut out some petal shapes out of this. Who knows what is going to happen. This is my most fun thing at the moment. I just recently did a window display in our front window, and I just folded up paper and then I cut out like hearts and people. And it's the paper people are really underestimated, aren't they? Don't really see them around that often, but this is my favourite thing, is getting something and cutting a shape out of it. And then that's quite lovely with the two different colours. You can see they're tomatoes, but I think that's quite nice. And then I've done them so they're joined at the bottom, so you won't break your heart having to individually stick them on. A couple of them are a little bit damaged. Oh, this one's still stuck together. So what I might do is finish this one off and then make a flower. And then in the next video, I will show you where I've gone with it. And that is looking quite cool so far. We can see that they're tomatoes, but from a distance, that'd be quite lovely. So when you're glue gunning, just mind your fingers, please. You might need somebody to give you a hand to cut bits and pieces out of the carrier bag. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining us. I hope you were happy and sound and looking after everybody. And in the next video, I might look at making some friends for our indoor garden. Okay, thank you. Bye.